Hi, Stephen Hoffman with Princeton Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine, and welcome to Acupuncture Live. I read an article recently about work-life balance, and basically the author said, "Give it up. You can't do that. You can't manage that in today's world." I disagree with it on many levels, and from my point of view, a lot of it has to do with your health. All right, so things like stress, anxiety, depression that can result from overworking can affect your health. There's a whole host of health problems, including things like high blood pressure, metabolic syndrome, heart disease that can go along with that type of drive to work, and not balance work, life, and take care of your own health. So there were a couple of tips that were mentioned in the article that I did agree with. One of them is to schedule yourself. So schedule your day out, what time you're going to wake up, what time you're going to eat breakfast, what time you're going to go to work, or what time, if you're working from home, what time, importantly, when you're going to quit work, because it's easy to continue to work when you're home. And what time you're going to eat dinner, what time you're going to do social media, what time you're going to respond to emails, because it can just seem like a constant thing that you have to continually keep up with if you don't actually carve out time in the day to do these things. And carve out time for yourself, carve out time for exercise, carve out time to sit down at dinner with your family, carve out time to read to your kids, carve out time to read to yourself. Carve time out, schedule it, because if you schedule it, you're more likely to make those things happen. One of the things that I mentioned in, I don't know whether it's my last Facebook Live or the one before that, is when you have tasks to do, like your basement, which is you don't even look at, take 15 minutes a day and spend on some projects like that. And you'll be amazed at the end of a week how much you get done doing just 15 minutes a day. Set a timer so that you don't get inundated with the project, and it will get done. A lot of times these things are like constantly weighing on us. You go down the cellar or you go past the room and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do something about that. But you just don't have the time to do it. You can find 15 minutes in your day. Find 15 minutes, spend it on something like that, and you'll be amazed at how things start to come together. The other thing that I would suggest is, with work especially, is say no. Learn to say no every once in a while. A lot of times your boss, they don't know what's going on with you because they have a lot going on with themselves. And if you keep saying, okay, yeah, I'll do that, okay, yeah, I'll do that, okay, yeah, I'll do that, your boss may be thinking, wow, this person's great. They're like a superstar. Everything I give them, they're handling it. And meanwhile, you're this close to breaking down. Learn to say no every once in a while. And even if you end up doing the project in the end, a lot of times what happens is the person that you're doing it for will actually appreciate it a little bit more, because you said no, you said, I don't have time, and then you made time to do it. And they're like, oh, wow, okay, they made time to do that. So sometimes that can, give you a little bit more leverage here and there. Another thing, obviously, that's something that I believe in is acupuncture to reduce stress, anxiety, depression, things that come along with the lifestyle that we're leading, especially now. Acupuncture can help reduce anxiety and depression so that you can better deal with the stresses in your life. Acupuncture actually has been shown to reduce stress hormones. This is a very powerful combination, reducing the stress hormones and allowing you to deal with things a little bit better, with a little bit more, balance. So I think that's what we're talking about with work-life balance too, right? I think you got to look at it and say, what am I working for? What are you working for? 9 times out of 10, people are working for their families, but if you're working so much that you can't spend any time with your family, what are you really doing? So, we need to prioritize, and we need to have we need to feed ourselves, as well as take care of our family. And there's a way to do that, and there's a way to do it so that your time is better spent. So if you're having trouble with anxiety, with stress, with depression, any of those things, give us a call, come in for a consultation. It's a 30-minute consultation, and I'll let you know what I can do for you, and we'll go from there. Thank you.